Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here for the final round of GTMC Season 5, the Gran Turismo Manufacturers Championship. And my word, to say it's tight is an understatement. This is one of the closest championships we have had here at Virtual Racers Club. Homesick Alien and Liam Anfield have taken it all the way to the wire. And I am sure Skyjacker would have been involved, but he had to go off and do his secret agent stuff and missed a round or two. Turtle in the chat already saying hello, a good day thingy. Hi, Turtle. So, what is the Gran Turismo Manufacturers Championship? Well, at the beginning of the season, our sim racers were asked to choose a manufacturer who they would represent over two different groups of car, the Group 4 and the Group 3. They take the group, say there you can see Homesick's in a Nissan. He chose a Nissan, and that's the manufacturer he represents for the whole season. He qualifies in the Group 4 for 10 minutes, and they take that Group 4 into a 15-minute sprint race just using the Racing Super Soft tyres. Then they have a short break and they go on to an endurance style race for 40 minutes, and he'll take the Group 3 Nissan out. And that is the championship, really, pretty much. And in that feature race, there's no rules. They can use all. I think they don't use the hards, or the hards aren't an option. It's the super softs, the mediums, and the softs, and they have to use at least 2 compounds in the feature race. Right, on to the championships. I'm going to go with manufacturers first, just to add tension. So there is no drop scores in manufacturers, and this is how it stands. I think the last time I looked, Nissan were running away with it, but we will see. So Nissan are at the top of the championship with 386 points. In second place, we have Porsche on 354 points. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's mathematically impossible. The highest score I've seen is 48. So it might be possible for Porsche to get that first position, but unlikely. Subaru are third on 290 points, with Jaguar in fourth on 222 points. BMW are fifth on 210 points, with Aston Martin sixth on 203 points. Mercedes are seventh on 169 points, with Ferrari eighth on 141 points. McLaren ninth on 85 points, and Toyota 10th on 33 points, with Mitsubishi in 11th on 7 points. Now, moving on to the championship table, and I'm going to go straight to the dropped scores, and we will see. So Liam Anfield is at the top of the table in his Porsche on 365 points. In second place, we have Homesick Alien in his Nissan on 364 points. So only 1 point between the two, but already looking at the grid on the screen, you can see Homesick Alien has taken pole, which is worth 2 points. So as it stands, he's a point ahead of Liam Anfield. A point ahead of Liam Anfield already in the championship. This is absolutely tight. In third, we have Shiren on 332 points. Fourth is Skyjacker on 310 points. Uncle B Darren in his Subaru is fifth on 290 points. Sixth, we have Jokers in the Jaguar in 219 points. Chasing him in seventh is Pat for the BMW on 203 points. In eighth, we have Jim in his Ferrari on 188 points. In ninth, we have the second BMW driver of Turtle on 177 points. Ranger is 10th in the Mercedes on 166 points. Electric is 11th in his Ferrari on 155 points. Shadow Rider is 12th in the Porsche on 133 points. Rido 13th in the McLaren on 96 points. Bunny 14th, also in a McLaren on 77 points. Simon is 15th on 75 points for Aston Martin. Alpha is 16th for Toyota with 33 points, and GT Racer is 17th on 19 points, and Mason 18th on 7 points. Mason drove Mitsubishi. I can't remember what GT Racer drove. It's been a while since he took part. If you ever want to have a look at the tables, they are all there and up to date on our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. Check it out. In the chat, we have Orion saying morning. Skyjacker saying hi, sweetness. Hello, honey. And Skyjacker also saying highest score possible is 53 off the top of his head. So it is possible if the Nissans have a really bad day at the office or DNFs, that the Porsches could take that manufacturer's table. But like I said, it would be a tall order. Right, after 10 minutes of qualifying in their Group 4 cars, that is what the grid stands look like. It's Homesick Alien on pole position, like I said, grabbing them 2 points, putting himself a point ahead of Liam Anfield. Interesting stuff. Uncle B Darren, second in the Subaru, looked strong all season. I think he's won at least one sprint race in that Subaru. So Uncle B Darren, always a threat. Sharon in third in the Aston Martin. And Liam Anfield, our championship leader, in fourth in his Porsche. Skyjacker, the second Nissan, in fifth. Ranger in his Mercedes in sixth. Turtle in the BMW in seventh. Jim in eighth in his Ferrari. Ninth for Pat in his BMW. Joker's 10th in his Jaguar. Electric 11th in his Ferrari, and Simon in the other Aston Martin down there in 12th. I forgot to say we're at Suzuka, but it is the Festival of Suzuka this weekend. All our races are being brought to you from Suzuka. It is our destination of the weekend. We've already had the World Endurance Series race I streamed earlier today. Now we've got the GTMC, and later we will have the Megans and the Super Formulas, all coming from Suzuka. Right. We're going to do a grid walk. I know I've told you the grid, but it's the last round, and it just wouldn't seem right not doing it. So let's just have a quick walk through the cars, because they are pretty and you get a good look at them on the grid walk. So there is the black monster, the blue and black of Homesick Alien, the championship elect. There is Uncle B's Subaru, looking splendid. Then we have the Aston Martin of Sharon, the heart of racing, car 69. He's done a great job this season. And there is Liam Anfield, he's championship leader coming into this season, this round. But obviously Homesick getting that pole, giving himself 2 points. Might put himself ahead of Liam. There is the green monster Nissan of Skyjacker. Can he help his teammate out today? He's behind Liam. If he gets himself ahead of Liam and takes points away from him, that will be a big help for Homesick Alien. Then next we have a Ranger. I forgot the positions now. Is that sixth, I think? And in the Amigos Racing Team colours, representing the Amigos in this series. There we have the BMW of Turtle with his little turtle on his bonnet. Very nice. The Beamer boys have been a great watch this season, I must say. Turtle and Pat, a great team combo. There we have the twitchy Ferrari of Jim. A love-hate relationship he's had with that Ferrari this season. Car 66. He'll be wanting to finish on a high. There is Pat in the second BMW. He's got Patrick on his bonnet. There, car number 4, looking to get a good result today. And the Jaguar of Jokers. He's had some flashes of brilliance this season in that Jaguar. Then we have the Irishman Electric in his Ferrari, the teammate of Jim, sitting there in 11th. And Simon, brand new to the VRC, a bit of a latecomer in this championship, in his Aston Martin. So that's how the cars look. That's how the drivers line up. Let us waste no further time and get on with the sprint race in the Group 4 cars. Homesick Alien on pole. Can he turn that into a win? He needs to finish ahead of Liam Anfield in all these races to be champion. Liam Anfield, all he's got to do is score more than Homesick Alien, and we are going to be away, and we're away now. What a great start there from Homesick Alien and Uncle B. They're all off at a great velocity as they head down to the first corner. As they mix it up there mid-pack, you can see Skyjacker in the middle there, but he's got through up into fourth. And Liam Anfield there in third, just behind Uncle B Darren. And Uncle B Darren in the very nippy Subaru, having a look at Homesick Alien early doors in this lap. Homesick Alien trying to find his feet there on the super softs, getting them warmed up as the speedy Subaru starts breathing down his neck, and Liam Anfield trying to keep up there as well. Skyjacker is fourth in the other Nissan. Then we have a bit of a gap for Ranger. Ranger having a great start up into fifth place with Sharon in the Aston Martin. A little cumbersome off of the line down into sixth place. Then we have Turtle in seventh, Jim in eighth, Jokers in ninth, Electric in 10th. Pat having a terrible start there in 11th place, and Simon down in 12th in the Aston Martin. But so far, this is where the story is unfolding out here in the sprint race, and it looks like Uncle B Darren getting a run on the Nissan. Is it enough? No, he tucks in behind again, and Homesick Alien is managing to keep hold of that lead, and Liam Anfield now, he's having to defend from Skyjacker. Skyjacker trying to get involved to help his teammate out, but Liam Anfield just ahead, staying where he needs to be, and there's no mistakes can be made in this race or whatsoever. And I imagine Skyjacker is a little bit tentative about attacking Liam Anfield. He doesn't want to be accused of any kind of tomfoolery between teams, but Skyjacker again getting a good run towards 130R. This is going to be absolutely tight, and the Nissan is through. My word. So Skyjacker using the slipstream and getting a run on the Porsche is now ahead, and Liam Anfield's championship hopes are slipping away from him. He's only got another 13 minutes to try and get back into this race. Meanwhile, Homesick Alien doing his own kind of defending from Uncle B Darren, and Uncle B Darren knows the jeopardy that Homesick Alien is in, and I imagine he'd stick his nose in there. Why not? Because Homesick Alien, I don't imagine he wants to get in too much of a tangle today. And Uncle B Darren sitting very close. There we have Skyjacker up into third ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield, our sprint specialist in that Porsche. He must have won the most sprint races this season in his Group 4 Cayman. Sharon up to 6th. We saw him having a poor start, but look at him. He's up to, no, 5th, sorry. Ranger down to 6th with Turtle in 7th. Jim in 8th place. 9th for Jokers. 10th for Pat. 11th for Simon, and Electric has slipped back. I think he must have had a small off. And at the moment, Homesick Alien cannot shake. Someone's had an off. Someone's had an off. Skyjacker, Skyjacker. He's lost the position. He's lost the position ahead of Liam Anfield, and he slipped down the pack to 9th, possibly 10th. No, Pat not got as good a run on him, but Skyjacker will have a bit of mud on his tyres, but he holds position there, and Pat stays behind. Oh my gosh. So Homesick Alien then leading from Uncle B Darren. Sharon is up ahead of Liam Anfield. My word, Sharon is having one race and a half in that Aston Martin. He's going out with a bang. The Russian sensation giving it his all in the Aston Martin. And Liam Anfield, though, getting a slipstream on the Aston as they come up to 130R. Liam Anfield having a look up the inside to see if he can get the move on. He's just up and he's ahead. And there you go, the Porsche back into third place as the Aston Martin goes wide. And is Ranger going to be able to get a run on the Aston? The Aston's back on the track again before the Mercedes gets there. Now Ranger up to 5th, Turtle 6th, Jim 7th, Jokers in 8th, and Skyjacker in 9th place. That's not where Skyjacker wanted to be in this race. And Homesick Alien unable to shake off UBD. UBD looming large in those mirrors, and UBD wants to go out with a win at the end of this season. Afternoony thingy, hope you're enjoying, says UBD. He's in the chat, he's on the screen, he's everywhere. Ryan also saying, wow, great pass by Skyjacker. I think that was in 130R, and then he went, oh no, with Skyjackers off. But UBD keeping a very close eye on the Homesick Alien out there. Liam Anfield got some nice clean air in third place. Ranger, so Shiren's dropped a position. We've got a whole gaggle of, we've got a race here. We've got a race with Jim up to 6th, Turtle dropping to 7th, Joker's in the mix as well, and Skyjacker trying to make his way through the pack, and oh my word, he's going up and he's got the move on Joker's, but he was alongside Turtle into that corner. And is he waiting? He is. Indicators on, hazards on, and he's given redressed. I imagine he felt there was a little push on Turtle out into the sandbank, and Turtle now battling with Simon in his Aston Martin, these two side by side as they make their way around. And this is a barnstalking race, and there Turtle gets himself ahead of Simon now, with Skyjacker down in 10th, not being very helpful to his teammate who's still leading this race from Uncle B Darren, and Liam Anfield in 3rd. Then we have Ranger in his Mercedes in 4th, Shiren in the Aston Martin in 5th, we have Jim in the Ferrari in 6th place, we have Jokas in 7th in his Jaguar, Turtle in 8th, and Simon in 9th. Then Skyjacker 10th place, 11th place for Electric, and Pat there at the back not enjoying Suzuka as much as some of the other tracks he has done this season. But Homesick Alien, he cannot shake that Subaru away. And in the chat, Ryan saying 3 wide into that corner tends to not end super well. Skyjacker says, I was very silly there trying to take 3 places in one corner. But Homesick Alien at the moment out there in front with Uncle B Darren holding on to 2nd, and Liam Anfield has the fastest lap, so that puts him and Homesick Alien with 1.4 the fastest lap. That puts them on even Stevens before the checkered flag, but Homesick Alien looking to get at least 3 points, 2 points more for that win on Liam Anfield's 3rd place. 16 points for the win, 14 points for 3rd place will put the championship lead in Homesick Alien's grasp. But he's being dogged all the way. Uncle B Darren's going for the move. No, he's tucked back in again. And UBD, he's just really pushing the Alien all the way, and Homesick Alien could probably do without that hassle. But he does, imagine, enjoy the buffer of UBD between himself and Liam Anfield. But with Liam Anfield doing the fastest laps at the moment, that is going to be scary for the Alien. We know he likes to wear his tyres out, and Liam Anfield looks after his tyres rather pleasantly. But so far, Homesick Alien and UBD out there in 1st and 2nd. Liam Anfield in 3rd, but he definitely is catching those guys up. This is getting rather tense here as we are now 8 minutes into this race, and Ranger is having to fend off for Shiren. Shiren on a push as well. Shiren trying to gain that position back from Ranger as he slipstreams him up the long back straight towards 130R. He's having a look for that inside line is the Aston Martin, and he's going for it. He's up the inside of the Merc, and it looks like Shiren gains the position, but under braking, can the Merc come back? No. So Shiren then grabs himself that 4th place there ahead of Ranger. Then we got Jokers in 6th, Turtle in 7th, and Skyjacker up into 8th now. He's going again with Turtle. It looks like Turtle ran a little bit wide there, and Skyjacker is up and into 7th place. Simon in 9th, Jim in 10th, he slipped back a little bit. Electric in 11th and Pat in 12th. But how is Homesick Alien and Liam Anfield doing? Liam Anfield getting another fastest lap. Homesick Alien doing 2:10s whilst Liam Anfield's doing 2:08s. He's 2 seconds faster than the Alien at this point in the race. We're 9 minutes in to this 15-minute race, and this is nail-biting stuff. And Uncle B Darren is just applied that pressure from start to this, well, all 9 minutes of this race so far. He will not let Homesick Alien have a moment. out there. This is crazy stuff. And Turtle saying, really, Uncle? And Ryan saying, I can respect the aggressiveness. Turtle saying, 3 wide. Nude the Kies about break-in. And Turtle saying, and no one, I think. So Homesick Alien still in the lead there. Uncle B Darren all over the back of that Nissan. And UBD, he wants to win. You can see he wants that win. Homesick Alien needs the win. UBD wants the win. And Liam Anfield, he needs the win. This is crazy between the top 3 out there, with Sharen now pulling away from the Merc in 4th and the Merc in 5th. There's a gap from them to Jokers in 6th. Skyjacker up into 7th. Simon in 8th. Jim in 9th now. So Turtles drop back. Oh, Pat's moved up a couple of positions. So Pat's gone up from 12th to 10th, ahead of his teammate Turtle. And we do like to see those Beamer boys running line and stern, as we have done many a time this season. And Electric is now in 12th, fighting that Ferrari. And look at the split. Look how close it is between Homesick Alien and Uncle B. This is crazy, and Liam Anfield's coming to join them. This is mental. We're on board with Liam Anfield as we cross the line, and there is only 4 minutes left of this race. We're on lap 6 now, and it is very tense out the front here at Suzuka for round 10 of the GTMC Season 5. And it's going to be a long break before we see the GTMC back again, and we're going to see a new game. So we'll see all new manufacturers. Maybe we'll see Alfa Romeos out there next time. I can't think of any others that we're missing. But yes, a few other cars. And oh my gosh, look how tight it is now for first, second and third. And Homesick Alien has to keep his wits about him. And UBD might have to start defending now, because that Porsche has caught right up to the back of them. And Liam Anfield does not want Homesick Alien to get any more points, and UBD a little bit wide there, but it hasn't affected him. Liam Anfield still there in 3rd. I know there is other people in this race, but this championship is so tight. We cannot look elsewhere. So we've got Sharen in 4th, Ranger in 5th, Joker 6th, Skyjacker 7th, Simon, and there goes UBD. UBD's going for the move around the outside of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien, he's just sat there in his Nissan as they head towards Spoon, and Homesick Alien still maintaining that lead, only just from UBD. And there is Liam Anfield willing them out of his way, willing the cars out of his way. He wants UBD out of his way. He wants to get a bite at that Nissan. He's a little bit faster than the Nissan at the moment. All Homesick Alien can do is 210s as he tows UBD along, and Liam Anfield through 130R. And we are coming up to 13 minutes of this 15-minute race, and there is nothing in it between the top 3. It is tight as a nut as Homesick Alien comes out of Casio around the final corner onto the start straight. Could possibly be their last lap. So Homesick Alien leads from UBD and Liam Anfield there as they come down to the first corner. I'll let them get through the first corner and then we'll have a look at the rest. Liam Anfield going for a move on UBD. He's halfway up the inside of him, but not quite enough. Yes, he is. He's late brakes it. And now Liam Anfield is in second place and he gets to have a good run at Homesick Alien. This championship is still alive and kicking. So Homesick Alien leading from Liam Anfield, and he's still going, chasing after him. I can't cut away. I can't look at anyone else. This championship is between these two people and it is absolutely tight. I think they're even Stevens at the moment. Homesick Alien getting pole position, got a point ahead, but now that Liam Anfield's got that point, and now Liam Anfield's taken the lead. This is the way it is, and Liam Anfield now still championship leader by a point if he stays there, ahead of Homesick Alien, and this is absolutely crazy. We have 1 more minute left of racing, and Liam Anfield is ahead of Homesick Alien with UBD In third place, Shiren fourth, Ranger is fifth, Jokers is sixth, Skyjacker seventh, and Simon in eighth place with Jim. Having a look at that barrier, just dropping down to 10th behind Pat. Pat's moved up to 9th, Jim in 10th, then 11th for Electric and Turtle in 12th. But this is the battle there with Liam Anfield just ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien will be trying to get a slipstream all the way up this back straight to have one last run at Liam Anfield, and every point counts in this championship. Skyjacker saying Homesick was very smart on run to 130, towing UBD. Oh, and Homesick went wide then. Homesick went wide while I was reading the comments. So it looks like Liam Anfield is slam dunking this win. And yes, Liam Anfield stays ahead in the championship table by a point. Well done, Liam. Homesick Alien in second. UBD grabs himself a podium. Take a boo, my son. Shiren gets fourth. Ranger comes across in fifth spot. Sixth for Jokers. Oh, he's crossed it. And Skyjacker gets seventh. And Simon coming across for eighth place, ahead of Pat in ninth. Then Jim grabbing himself 10th. And Electric just about to grab 11th, ahead of Turtle in 12th. My gosh. My gosh. My gosh. My god golly gosh. Oh my word. Really. So Liam Anfield took that win, gets himself 16 points. He got the fastest lap as well. So he got 17 points opposed, and Homesick Alien got himself 17 points with the 2 points for pole position and 15 points for second place. So nothing changes going into the feature race. It's all down to the final race. Uncle B Darren there in third place, and Shiren fourth, Ranger in fifth, Jokers got sixth, Skyjacker in seventh, Simon got eighth, Pat ninth, Jim 10th, Electric's just about to cross the line in 11th with Turtle in 12th. And this is unbelievable stuff. We'll go back and watch Electric cross the line for 11th. And there goes Turtle in 12th. Whoo-wee, did I like that. UBD, I loved that. I did not like it. I loved it. Unbelievable stuff. So the randomator did its wheel spin, because for the grid of the feature race, it's taken a number, is taken at random, and the grid is reversed from that number, and I believe that number is 7. 7 is the lucky number, which puts Skyjacker on pole. Ryan saying, wow, epic drive from Liam, and Turtle saying, that's why Suzuka is unpredictable with racing. It's fantastic. So there you go, Skyjacker sitting on pole position. 40 minutes of racing. Homesick Alien and Liam Anfield, 1 point divides them in the championship. Homesick Alien gets to start a point ahead of a position ahead of Liam Anfield, and there's 2 points for the gaps in this and a point for fastest lap. Skyjacker leading them away on a rolling start for 40 minutes of epic racing here at Suzuka. Are we ready? No. Jokers in second, Ranger in third. Oh, look at the tyres. Skyjacker's going for super softs right at the beginning of this race. As he goes, pulls away from the line. Joker's on the super softs as well. Ranger started for softs. Shiren's on the softs. Uncle B has started softs. Homesick Alien's gone for softs as well. He's on a run to UBD. He's through already. He's got a position. Homesick Alien, a man determined. Single-mindedness in this race for Homesick Alien is all he can do, is finish ahead of Liam Anfield. Uncle B has gone for the softs. Liam Anfield's on the softs as well. Simon is gone for softs. Pat's on the softs. Jim's on the soft. Electric's gone for mediums and Turtle's soft, but Skyjacker at the moment is the man leading this race ahead of Jokers. Ranger in third, Shiren in fourth, Homesick Alien in fifth, with UBD in sixth and Liam in seventh. And my gosh, we've got a long way to go before the end of this race, but we've got a lot of drama, I'm sure, to get through. And Liam Anfield doesn't want to waste no time at all behind the Subaru. He's trying to get the move done early doors. He doesn't want Homesick Alien pulling away from him. And Liam Anfield gets it up the inside of the hairpin. And now it's just him and Homesick Alien out there. Fifth and sixth. And Homesick Alien catching up Shiren, who's just behind the Merc of Ranger. Very tight stuff here between these two. The Aston and the Merc. Heading up towards 130R. Homesick Alien, he just doesn't want other people on the track. He just needs to get on with his race. And there we see Shiren moving up into third place before the corner. And the Merc there just trying to defend from the Nissan. The Nissan can't find a way up the inside, and he doesn't want to be tangled too long behind the Merc because Liam Anfield is not that far behind him. Oh my lord, Skyjacker getting a good march on this race so far, pulling away in first place with Jokers in second. And there we see Homesick Alien trying to get a move on the Merc already by the first corner, and Homesick Alien up into fourth place. He's got another car buffer between himself and Liam Anfield. The Merc of Ranger, he just wants to have his race. He doesn't want to probably affect the championship in one way or another, but he just wants a nice, good, fun race. Whereas it's a little bit more for Homesick and Liam at the moment. After 10 weeks of racing, these two have been inseparable throughout this championship. They've always been very close. Homesick Alien led the championship for quite a while at the beginning of the championship table, and then Liam Anfield, the second half of the championship, has been the leader of it. And it's all come down to 1 point. 1 point between the two of them. Liam Anfield, he can't find a way past the Merc, and he is almost desperate to get that move done, as Homesick Alien there in fourth is racing up to the back end of Shiren. Shiren's caught the Jaguar of Jokers up, and this is some race we've got here. So Skyjacker in the Nissan, flying the monster Nissan out there with Jokers in second, Shiren in third place. Skyjacker saying, my heart was pounding for the entirety of this race. He wants to finish on a bang, does Skyjacker, I imagine. Go out on a win, as they all do. Jokers there in second, Shiren in third, Homesick Alien. And Liam Anfield still not managing to get past Ranger, as Ranger is a racer. He's a good racer. It's going to take a lot to try and get a move done on the Merc. And at the moment, that Porsche is languishing in sixth place, trying to get a tow up to the first corner like Homesick Alien did on the Merc, but he just can't do it. There is other people in this race. There is UBD in seventh, Simon in eighth. Ooh, is there movement? There was movement. Yes, Liam Anfield has made the move on Ranger. I apologise, cut away too soon. But there is a nice gap there from Homesick Alien. No, Homesick Alien cost Jaguar of Jokers and Shiren are in a battle. It slowed them down, and Homesick Alien has managed to catch those guys up. And this is tight stuff, and whoa, I don't know where Jokers just took off into mid-air there. I have heard that Jaguars make aeroplane engines, or do they? But they make something flying. So Shiren up into second place with Homesick Alien third, and Jokers down into fourth, with Liam Anfield setting chase on that battle. And Shiren now has battle with Homesick Alien, the Nissan. And second in the championship is Homesick Alien at the moment by 1 point. And is the competitor, the man leading the championship, is down in fifth. And it's a crazy racing so far. Ranger in sixth, UBD is seventh, Simon in eighth, Turtle in ninth, Then 10th is Electric, with Pat in 11th and Jim hating that Ferrari down in 12th place. But Skyjacker is the man at the moment out there, but he's on the super softs. I think he's one of the only ones on the super softs, and Homesick Alien's made the move on Shiren again through 130R. It looks like Homesick Alien loves to make that move in 130R, and he is up into 2nd place. Liam Anfield's heart will be dropping in his chest. He will be dumbfounded that Homesick Alien is getting through the traffic so easily, and it was instantly against the Merc. He's got past Jokers and Shiren within a lap, and Liam Anfield will be wondering what he has to do in this race now to get that championship back on side. But Homesick's lost a position to Shiren. Did he make a mistake? He must have made a mistake. I'll knock it back. I don't know what happened there. So Homesick Alien, did he late break it into... Yes, he did. Oh my gosh, Homesick Alien cannot be making mistakes like that when there's a championship in the balance, and he just manages to stay ahead of Jokus. And Liam Anfield grinning, will be saying, yes, more of that, Mr. Alien, we will take that all day long. And Liam Anfield that little bit closer. Homesick Alien making it a little bit more dramatic for us at the moment. Homesick Alien has got the fastest lap on lap 2. That puts him on even Stevens with Liam Anfield. You get a point for the fastest lap. Skyjack saying, if it wasn't for work, could have been a 3-way battle. It could have been. Like I said, you're off doing your secret agent stuff and missing out more rounds than that are dropped. And Ryan saying, soaring, flying. So Skyjacker, talk about flying, disappearing into the distance. Shiren gaining that 2nd place back from Homesick Alien. He's pulled away from the Jaguar, and here comes Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield romping up to the back of the Jag. He can see the Nissan as well, and this is a really tasty, like a nice little treat on your Christmas tree. So Liam Anfield getting a toe off of the Jaguar, heading up to 130R, and he is aiming for the black and blue monster. And here they go. They're on the racing soft tyres. They're down to half a tank of fuel now. Homesick Alien, you can see a bit of tyre smoke as he late breaks into Casio. And Liam Anfield, he's switching one way, he's switching another to try and get past that Jaguar. But the Jaguar is fast out of the corners. It's got some good torque, good grunt, and the Jaguar staying ahead of the all-rounder. A Porsche, pretty good in the corners. Not too bad on the straights, but doesn't really specialise in anything. There's Skyjacker pulling away from the pack, absolutely soaring there, and showing his dominance in his green monster Nissan, sorry. Shiren in the Aston Martin in 2nd, Homesick Alien in 3rd, Jokus 4th, under pressure from the Porsche of Liam Anfield. Ranger is 6th in the Merc. We've got UBD 7th in his Subaru, 8th for Simon, 9th for Turtle, 10th for Pat. Again, the Beamer boys pretty close together on track. Line astern, Jim in 11th with Electric, his teammate just behind him, but Electric on those medium tyres. And he must be finding a little grip out there so far. Liam Anfield, though, still in that 4th. He's dropped back from the Jaguar. No, he's got through. I do apologise. Liam Anfield has found a way past the Jaguar, and now he has got his target set. He's got his heat-seeking missiles directed straight at Homesick Alien. This championship is going down to the final lap, I am afraid, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 1 point between them, and Homesick Alien has the fastest lap, which he gets a point for. So it's even Stevens. It's who finishes in front. It's the old-fashioned way. And Liam Anfield trying to hunt down that Nissan as best he can. And this race, Skyjacker crosses the line, start lap 6. and he's got a lovely gap behind him. He can relatively just use his own pace. He's on those super softs, remember, so he'll probably pit a little bit sooner than everyone else, but the fuel consumption, they're about halfway through, so it could be a one-stopper for these guys. We've gone to past 10 minutes. They're on half a tank of fuel. Liam Anfield, yes, fuel consumption doesn't seem to be an issue here, and it looks to be a one-stopper by all involved. Maybe not Jokers. That Jaguar we have seen has been rather thirsty this season. Ranger, he looks good for a one-stopper, and UBD also looking good, although his tyres aren't looking good. But Skyjacker, Shiren maybe can't quite make it one stop, not sure yet until we get there. Homesick and Liam Anfield all looking good for one stoppers. Homesick Aliens used his tyres up a little bit more than Liam Anfield's. And Ryan saying OMG. Ryan also saying you missed the biggest wheel spin this side of Mississippi from Liam. Oh, did I? I apologise. I was probably looking at the fuels and stuff. So Liam pushing like Billy O to try and catch up with that alien, while Skyjacker runs his own pace out there. He's got a country mile from Shiren. Shiren did a 2:01.5 his last time around, and Skyjacker was a second slower than that. Then Homesick Alien, a 2:01.1 from him, with Liam Anfield a 2:02.7. And they are nice. They've got a nice gap from Ranger, and there you see Skyjacker. He's not one stopping at all. He's come in early. So Shiren takes over the lead of this race, with Homesick Alien in second place. Liam Anfield now moving up into third. Ranger in fourth, and that surprises me. Really does. Skyjacker. Maybe it was the tyre depletion he was getting. I don't know. Tyre deg may have made his decision for him, but he's come into the pits. He's going for a two-stop strategy, it seems, with Shiren staying out there, as has Homesick Alien, Liam Anfield, Ranger, Jokers also, and he's got the thirstiest car out there in his Jaguar. UBD also sticking with it, although his tyre deck is looking quite rough. He's lost a second off of his laps there. You can see it slowly dropping. There is Pat up into 7th place, and Skyjacker back out of the pits on racing softs, full tank of fuel, and maybe going for a long stint in the middle here to try and do a fast stint at the end. But he's looking like he's making short work of Pat in his BMW, and the Nissan up into 7th place. Pat in 8th now. Turtle 9th. Ooh, Turtle's tyres look like they're really in pain at the moment. Jim in 10th with Electric in 11th. Simon's made a pit stop also. Put some super softs on. Not quite filled up. So Shiren's out there. Homesick Alien and Liam Anfield. It's Jokers that we think's going to pit next. And I'm not sure. We've got someone spinning. We've got someone spinning in 130R, I think. Oh no, it looks like Jim struggling under the bridge. I don't ever wanna go where we've been before. Take me to the place I love. I don't even know if that is under the bridge. I think it is, by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Shiren then leading the way, and Homesick Alien, no, he's not one stopping. Liam Anfield's had a hit with the ball. That would have cost him time on his pit stop. Oh my gosh. So Ranger then goes up into 2nd place. We assume Jokers is coming in. Look at the tyres on Jokers' car. But yes, definitely Liam Anfield clipped the barrier on his way in, and that would have caused something. And a Skyjacker then on his way through. He was leading this race. He's up into a 4th place with everyone pitting ahead of him. Shiren deciding not to pit. Ranger, he's staying out there as well, trying to one-stop it. UBD with that tyre deg is still hanging it out there, with Skyjacker closing the gap on him. Oh, he's eating up the asphalt between himself and UBD. In the chat, Ryan Collins saying OMG ×2. So Shiren, his fuel is flashing. Ranger, still got plenty of fuel. And UBD, he just doesn't have the rubber to defend that from Skyjacker. Skyjacker on fresh tyres just blasts past the Subaru. Then we've got Homesick Alien back out of the pits. He didn't quite fill it up. He's put super softs on. Interesting stuff. Pat in 6th. Turtle in 7th. Then you have Liam Anfield. He's also gone for super softs. Almost exactly the same kind of strategy as Homesick Alien. It's like the Nissans and the Porsches can see each other's strategy book. Unbelievable, Jeff. So Pat and Liam makes short work of Turtle. He's through and past Turtle. His tyres are shot, absolutely gone. And Pat's don't look much better, I don't think. Well, Pat's are a lot better, but his fuel is burnt through. Shiren is into the pits, and the Merc of Ranger is staying out there. He is braving that one stop, and he's looked after the tyres absolutely deliciously so far in this race. Skyjacker will move back up into 2nd place. UBD, he's got a pit, and surely those tyres are just done. Is he going to come in? No, he goes past the pit lane again, and he's got no rubber on those tyres whatsoever. We might see an explosion on a tyre around here with Homesick Alien closing in on the Subaru. Liam Anfield now up to 5th as Turtle pits. No, Turtle didn't pit. It was Pat that pitted. Wrong beamer, but Shiren's back out. Shiren's back out now on the super soft rubber and ahead of Liam Anfield though. What can he do? What can he do? What can he do to influence this race to try and get himself ahead of that Nissan? Ranger at the moment, we assume, is going for a one-stop strategy out there, and he's doing a cracking job. He's looked after those tyres in the most delicious way, with Skyjacker now in 2nd place. Homesick Alien near his teammate. Would team orders come into this race? Could they possibly come into this race? We will have to wait and see. UBD there in 4th with Shiren in 5th and Liam Anfield down there in 6th. And I am sure there's no reason for Skyjacker to do anything in this championship. All the time that Homesick Alien is ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield closing up to Shiren. Shiren on those super softs though. And this has just not gone Liam Anfield's way, I imagine, the way he wished it to go. But Ranger out there at the moment. We're about 18 minutes into this 40-minute race. And UBD, you wait till you see the state of the super softs. What you want at the moment? The softs. Oh my God, you're still going, UBD. And there you can see Shiren catching up on that Subaru. My lord, it's barely got any tyre left whatsoever. I'm surprised it's even stopping to get into the corners. Now Liam Anfield's catching up UBD as well on his fresh set of rubber, and UBD stays out. He stays out over another lap. My gosh, he obviously doesn't care about grip as Liam Anfield makes his way past, and Uncle B Darren determined to make that one stop work, even though he's got no rubber. Ranger also out there, but his fuel is flashing now, but it will be 20 minutes by the time they come around again. Skyjacker in 2nd, Homesick Alien in 3rd, Shiren in 4th, ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield going faster than he's gone so far in this race. Homesick Alien still holding on to that fastest lap, which puts him and Liam on even points. UBD trying to steer that Subaru around the corner with no grip at the front. He's absolutely munched through those front tyres. Jokus in 7th place. He's a fair way back from UBD. No threat so far, with Pat there in 8th place. He didn't fuel up very much, did he? He went in, but he's only got half a tank of fuel, so he's going for a short stint in the middle there. Simon there in 9th, he's on half a tank of fuel as well. Turtle has been in, he's put a full whack of fuel in, a set of racing softs. Jim in 11th, He's gone for mediums. He went for the same as his teammate did in the first stint. And Electric's been in and he's put some softs on. Unbelievable, Jeff. So, Ranger, can the one-stop work here? Can it work? Well, Skyjacker's catching him up near the end of his stint, which should work out the same as the final of their second stint. So, Ranger goes in for his one-stop. Skyjacker then stays out. Skyjacker must be a little bit nervous about Ranger's strategy, I imagine. Homesick Alien makes his way round for second. Sharon third. And Liam Anfield, I imagine UBD is going to be going in as well. So Ranger should come out ahead of Jokus. Jokus just going through 130 at the moment, heading up towards Casio. And the one-stopper boys still in the pits. There's a Pat and a Simon ahead of Turtle, splitting the Beamer boys. And there is a Ranger topping up. He's making the move now. Has Joker's gone through? Sorry, Joker's just getting onto the start straight now. And there you see Ranger back out onto the track with plenty of time up into 5th place. UBD has dropped behind Pat, it seems. They're not touching the car. They're not doing... Oh, yeah, there they are. Oh, I wonder what they were doing there. Didn't look like they were fueling up. I couldn't see the fuel guy. Couldn't see his fuel rig. UBD out just in front of Simon. Simon a little too far back to make any action on the Subaru at the moment. And Uncle B Darren just has to be patient. He's put super softs on where they do have to use 2 different compounds. And that is a brave move with the state of his soft tyres at the end of his stint. Skyjacker leading the way then as we're at 22 minutes into this race. Homesick Alien in second. Sharon in third. And Liam Anfield not too far behind Sharon, trying to catch up that Aston Martin. Can he see Homesick Alien up the road? Doesn't look like it. Homesick Alien absolutely miles ahead of Liam Anfield at the moment. It looks like Homesick just going through Casio at the... And it's a long way for Liam Anfield to go at the moment for this championship. They're on even Stevens, and I imagine if they finished even, Liam Anfield would have more wins. I'm not sure, but he won a hell of a lot of sprint races. But it won't work that way because they're even now. It's got to be someone's going to finish ahead of the other guy. So they can't even draw in this championship. There's only one way to go in the chat. Ryan saying grip is for chumps. Uncle B probably. And Uncle B saying the only time I try a one-stopper, everyone else does a two-stopper. Sod's law. It is, you're right. And there we can see Liam Anfield drawing ever closer to the Aston Martin. And the question will be is when will they be making their second stops? How late into the race are they prepared to go before they make a second stop in this race? Skyjacker was one of the first to pit. He seems to be good with fuel at the moment, half a tank with not much tyre wear. Homesick Alien on those super softs. He's down to a quarter of a tank of fuel on the super softs. Then Sharon, he's just under half a tank of fuel on the super softs. Liam Anfield just under half a tank of fuel on the super softs. So I think Liam Anfield is going to stay out longer than the Alien in this stint. Sticking my neck out. And it is the 2 Nissan boys on home soil out front there in Japan at this Suzuka course. Skyjacker, it's knowing when a 1 or a 2 stop is best. Spa was my only 1 stop, just because how long the stop is there. So Skyjacker making his way around another tour of the Suzuka circuit as Homesick Alien comes through Casio around that final corner. Sharon now around the final corner with Liam Anfield in tow. Can Liam Anfield get a slipstream down to that first corner? It looks like he's just a little too far back. And the lap times are a 2-minute from Sharon. Liam Anfield also doing a 2-minuter. And he's getting ever closer to the Aston Martin though. And it's tight stuff. Absolutely tight as you like as they go into the S's, and Sharon still ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield probably getting a little panicky now about Homesick Alien being ahead of him. I'm sure not. He's probably cool as a cucumber. He's probably so chilled and laid back, he probably doesn't care. He's probably like, yeah, that's right, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me how to do it. So Ranger there in 5th place. Ranger on that one-stop strategy, trying to get it to work for him. Jokus in 6th place, ahead of UBD. Looks like he's just got himself ahead of Pat. And UBD on the move again. Pat and Turtle reunited on the track with Electric and Jim in the Ferraris, and one wonders if them Ferraris will be any good on GT7, or even if they'll be making an appearance in this again. Although I think the Ford Mustangs were worse than the Ferraris. I think a pair, Pat might have been one of the ones, tried to drive the Mustang and they looked absolutely undrivable. So Skyjacker leads 26.5 minutes into this race from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien Super Soft starting to look rather worn out there, and he has come in. He's come in. Ooh, early doors. Liam Anfield, he's got past Sharon, and Liam Anfield's following him. It's follow the leader. So Liam Anfield coming in as well. He's matching Homesick Alien. Whatever Homesick can do, Liam can do better. He's got more fuel on board, so it'll be a short pit stop for Liam. He might be out ahead. There is the Alien getting his tyres changed, and Liam's just getting to his box. Homesick Alien fueling up now. Liam's just getting his tyres changed. They've got the tyres on. They're getting the fuel in, and oh gosh, Homesick Alien still fueling. Liam still fueling. My word, Homesick Alien pulling away. Liam Anfield not quite pulling away yet. Jokers has come into the pits, and now Liam Anfield's pulling away, and he can see the Alien at the end of the pit lane. So Skyjacker leads from Sharon. Ranger on his one stop, but he's got Homesick Alien breathing down his neck. He's gone to the racing soft tyre. Liam Anfield's gone for the super softs. They've gone different strategies now. Pat up into 6th place. UBD in 7th. With Jokus into the pits, Turtle popping into the pits, also Electric ahead of Jim. And we lost someone. Oh, we've lost Simon. We've lost the Aston Martin of Simon. So Skyjacker leads away. His tyres starting to look a little gnawed up. His fuel getting lower. Sharon, his tyres are in absolute perfect condition, but his fuel is starting to droop. There is a Ranger on his one-stop strategy. How defensive is Ranger going to get against Homesick Alien? And he must be aware that Homesick Alien has a championship in the balance. So would that make him more aggressive or not as aggressive? Well, it doesn't look like he really... Oh, he's come back up the inside of the Alien. The Alien a little bit out wide on the... Oh no, and here comes Liam Anfield. Here comes Liam Anfield, Homesick Alien, recovering back to the track. Liam Anfield catching him up, and oh my god, the championship's just swung. The championship has just swung into Liam Anfield's favour, and this is absolutely blinding stuff there. Homesick Alien trying to stay with Liam Anfield as they come through 130R, and that was some crazy stuff going on there. Ranger defending his position as he can do, as he is allowed to do. Homesick Alien opted to go around the outside, and there was no room there, and Homesick Alien found himself off the track, and then Liam Anfield found himself coming at the Alien, and now Homesick Alien is behind Liam Anfield, and this championship has just swung back towards Porsche's favour. OMG. So there is Art Ranger out there for his one-stop strategy. Homesick Alien now has to do the chasing. Liam Anfield's been chasing this hole, and Liam Anfield's put the super softs on. So Liam Anfield, he can pull away from the Alien, but can he keep those super softs till the end of the race? We saw Skyjacker into the pit. So Skyjacker has managed to make a pit stop and get back out ahead of everyone, ahead of Ranger. So Skyjacker making the two-stop work for him. He's on to the Super Softs. Ranger in second place. Liam Anfield. Is he going to chase after Ranger, or is he just going to defend from the Alien? This is absolutely crazy. Ryan saying, Liam on the Super Softs, this is going to be wild. Ryan also saying, yep, certified wild. It is. It's the really, really wild show. So Liam Anfield there leading from Homesick Alien. Actually, Liam Anfield pulling away from Homesick Alien. He's on the grippy attire. And he's gonna, but they might not last. They might not last that whole stint. And Homesick Alien might have the advantage come the end of the stint. Then we have Sharon in 5th place. He's just pitted, put some Super Softs on. I'm sure he's going to figure in this race soon. Uncle B Darren there in 6th, trying to get them Super Softs to last. It's looking very close here. I've come back. Ranger in 2nd, Liam Anfield and Homesick Alien there. They are all very tight in this track at the moment. Homesick Alien sticking up to the back of Liam. I thought Liam had started pulling away from the Alien, but the Alien is back up with the Porsche. And who is going to win this championship? We've got 8.5 minutes left of this race, and we are still unaware. We're unknown who is the championship winner, leader. It's Liam at the moment, it has to be said. Homesick Alien, I think he might still have the fastest lap, but we've moved on from there. He was the last fastest lap, unless Skyjacker's gone for one. No. Ranger. Oh, it's all tight. Liam Anfield looking up the chuff of Ranger to try and make the move. And we saw Liam, he struggled to get past Ranger the first time round. And again, he's found Ranger a bit of a handful. He's going for that inside line. Oh my gosh, he's around the outside. Homesick Alien's up the inside of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield knocks Ranger sideways. And Homesick Alien's through. I've got to choke, sorry. I'll go back. That was unbelievable. We'll see if we can get another shot. Because Liam Anfield there, he was going around the outside, it looked like, of Ranger. As they come up here, he's trying to get the move done. And now he finds himself that Homesick's on the inside. He comes across to try and cover Homesick. The Ranger has a bit of a sideways moment. And that's it. Homesick Alien is now back in ahead of Liam, but they're side by side coming up towards the hairpin. Homesick Alien on the inside of Liam Anfield, and Homesick Alien just stays ahead of the Porsche. My gosh. He's putting me through the ringer. It has to be said, this championship race is going one way and then the other. Liam Anfield, I thought he was looking for a space up the inside. And this is absolutely mental stuff out there at the moment. We have only got 7 minutes left of racing, and the championship has swung back into Homesick Alien's favour. Skyjacker romping away with the lead. He's coming up to lap someone. Homesick Alien out there in 2nd with Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield on the stickier tyres though. He's on them Super Softs. He might be able to mount an attack on the Nissan, but we do not know yet. Ranger on his one-stop strategy under fire from the Sharon. The Russian sensation in his Aston Martin is closing the up. Then we have UBD in 6th place, and his Super Soft tyres are looking absolutely wrecked, bruv. Then we got Jokus in 7th place. Turtle in 9th. Good to see the Beamer boys still sticking together. Electric in 10th with Jim in 11th. Leading the championship probably by, I don't know, 2 points, 1 point. Could be 2 points if he's got the fastest lap. So Homesick Alien just ahead of Liam Anfield. They came into this race with Liam Anfield 1 point ahead of the Alien. The last we saw, Homesick Alien had the fastest lap in this race. That puts them on even points. It's 2 points between position, and Liam Anfield will be getting 28 points, and that means Homesick Alien could take the championship by 2 points. Liam Anfield, there is no uncertainty about it whatsoever. Liam Anfield needs to finish ahead of the Alien. if he wants to be the GTMC Season 5 champion. Skyjacker, meanwhile, disappearing into the distance. In the chat, Skyjacker saying streams all jumpy, mate. I don't know what I can do about that. So Skyjacker leading away from Homesick Alien. Liam Anfield in third place. This is an absolute humdinger of a race. Well, I've sent my dad up to go and kill my son. Because what an absolute race to start having it jumping around. And I asked him just to stay off the internet for an hour. It wasn't much to ask for. And he's obviously just gone straight back on the internet again. They do. I care. No. So Skyjacker running away with this one. Homesick Alien managing to stay ahead of Liam Anfield for the time being. Ryan saying when stream gets jumpy, murder is on the table. Especially this is too exciting not to get every full bit of it. So Homesick Alien leading the way. Well, no, Skyjacker's leading the way from Homesick Alien. He's still ahead of Liam Anfield. We've only got minutes left for Liam Anfield to try and do something against Homesick Alien. Sharon there in fourth place. Ooh, lovely shot there of Jokus and Uncle B. Uncle B's tyres absolutely shot. I imagine that's Jokus going past Uncle B recently. And Uncle B fighting with his tyres there in seventh place. Eighth for Pat. Beautiful shot again. With Turtle in ninth spot. Electric in 10th. And Jim in 11th. And all I can do is apologise for the stream. But Homesick Alien so far still ahead of Liam Anfield. And there is just two or so minutes to go. This will be the penultimate lap. And wow, Skyjacker is slowing down somewhat. He was miles ahead, but it looks like now Homesick Alien closing up to Skyjacker. Liam Anfield there in third place. Sharon in fourth. It's all closed up at the front there. Very interesting. Skyjacker then. And Skyjacker's just saying no apologies needed. Just letting you know the stream was getting rough. I don't know. Apparently he's not using the computer, so it's just Virgin. I mean, it's really windy around here today, so maybe the weather is affecting it. So Skyjacker is slowing down. He's not fuel saving. And Homesick Alien just ahead of Liam Anfield. Sharon now starting to put pressure on Liam Anfield. And I don't know what to say. We're coming up to the last minute of racing. And Skyjacker just managing to stay ahead of the Alien. Maybe he wants a photo finish here with the two Nissans very close together going across the line. Liam Anfield, oh, Sharon's gone for a move. Sharon, oh, Sharon nearly making a move on the Porsche, but the Porsche says no way, son. Not today. Not today. I'm not in the mood for it. I've got a different race and it's not with an Aston Martin. Get out. And Liam Anfield maintaining that podium at the moment. Homesick Alien seeing the green monster Nissan, his teammate, getting bigger and bigger in front of him. My lord. Mama Homesick saying, come on Homesick, bring it on home. And this is going to be the final lap. They've both crossed the line. And oh my god, Skyjacker looks like he's easing off and letting Homesick through. Skyjacker's going to play the rear tail gunner. And Skyjacker is going to take up the pressure for the Alien in the final lap. This is amazing teamwork from the Nissan boys. And can you believe the sacrifice that Skyjacker has just taken to give Homesick Alien a guaranteed championship finish at the front? Oh my word, they're on the final lap now. Homesick Alien leads from Skyjacker, and Liam Anfield knows that that mountain is way too big to climb now. With Aston Martin attacking him from behind, he's got a Skyjacker to attack her front, and Homesick Alien has got a buffer from him and the closest championship rival. Jokers crosses the line in 6th. Uncle B grabs 7th. Oh my god, them tyres were absolutely torn. Pat grabbing 8th place ahead of Turtle in 9th. And here comes Homesick Alien. He's come out the hairpin. And Skyjacker, he's under threat from Liam. It's the wrong Nissan, he thinks. That's not the Nissan I want to be fighting. He's gone for a late break up the inside of Skyjacker. They're both off of the track. And Sharen's up into 2nd place. Liam's lost 2 positions. The desperation, the move, costing him big time, with Homesick Alien going towards 130R, and now he's got Sharen, and Skyjacker's still ahead of Liam Anfield. And Liam Anfield, he must feel like it's him versus the world. Everything did not go his way today. And there we see Homesick Alien coming towards the line to grab himself the win. Sharen in 2nd, and Skyjacker grabbing a podium. Take a boo, my son. And Liam Anfield grabbing 4th place. And the one stopping Ranger just coming around that final corner now. And I'm going to pause it there. Hoo-wee! What a grand finale to a season, guys. So, Homesick Alien in the end there, taking the win, with a great help from his teammate Skyjacker. Sharen nipping up there, getting a lucky 2nd place, while Skyjacker defended from Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield went for the move. A little far back, a little late on the brakes, but he had to do it. The championship was all in the brink of falling away from him, and then he found himself collided with Skyjacker. They both went out wide. Sharen managed to whip through and get himself that 2nd place. Skyjacker scrambled back on track ahead to finish in a 3rd. Take a boo, my son. And Liam Anfield in the end back in 4th place. But he tried his best. He did everything correct. He did everything he could. But those Nissans just looked a little too powerful here at Suzuka on home soil. And you have to commiserate with Liam a little bit. Did nothing wrong. He fought tooth and nail all the way for everything he could. A Ranger, that one stopper, produced himself a 5th place in the end. He was low on fuel coming towards the line. Jokers are grabbing 6th. Uncle B Darren in 7th spot. Pat in 8th. Turtle 9th. Electric in 10th. And Jim, not quite there at the line yet, in 11th. And I would love to be a fly on the wall with those negotiations with Ferrari for next season, because I imagine is only going to be 2 words said, and that is off. So Turtle saying the Beamer boys want to congratulate Thingy for the splendid comms this season. Thank you very much, Turtle. Skyjack saying thank you for coverage this season, but it is massively appreciated by all of us. And pending any stewards, I have to say Homesick Alien is provisionally your GTMC Season 5 champion in his lovely Monster Energy Nissan. And Skyjack saying, think Jim has already thrown keys about in Maranello. Yeah, he just pulled up outside and just slung the keys through the window and said, yeah, stick your Ferrari. Right, I'll take you to the timing screen so Skyjacker can take a screenshot and get the positions. So Homesick Alien takes the win ahead of Sharen. Skyjacker in 3rd. for Nissan, and I think that pretty much wraps it up for the manufacturers as well. So I think Nissan won the manufacturers as Homesick won the Drivers' Championship. Liam Anfield coming in 4th in the Porsche, with Ranger in 5th, Joker 6th, Uncle B in 7th, Pat in 8th, Turtle in 9th, Electric 10th, Jim in 11th, and we lost Simon in his Aston Martin along the way. Homesick Alien got your fastest lap with a 1:59.292. And I have to say thank you all who've stuck with us throughout the season of this championship. It's been an absolute pleasure, and it's been a cracking championship. Thank you very much. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Mike Rochburns. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Peace and love. And a big congratulations to Homesick Alien. Keep an eye with our Discord to see the final table going up, and obviously our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, for when that final table is released. But it's looking like Homesick Alien is going to be the champ of champs. Again, I was your commentator, Mike Rochburns. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Peace and love.